Yo, what is up, greaseballs? Welcome back to another video. The Mario Kart 8 Booster Course Pass is pretty exciting DLC, as it's adding tons of courses to the game from Tour and past installments. In this video, I'm going to discuss which courses from Super Circuit, the Game Boy Mario Kart game, that I want added as DLC. We've gotten a few courses from this game already in the past, and it's very likely that we're going to get more. These courses ranged in quality, from the Sky Garden remake, which absolutely butchered one of my favorite tracks into an unrecognizable mess. We also had the very solid Boo Lake, which was an interesting reimagining with an underwater section and some elevation changes, and we also had Snowland, which in my opinion is the perfect example of a Super Circuit remake with all of its lovely additions. We can examine what Nintendo has done so far with their remakes and speculate about what these courses would look like if they were brought in as DLC. The course with the most remake potential, in my opinion, is Lakeside Park. This jungle track is very cool for having an active volcano in the background that drops fireballs onto the track. This feature is used in Mario Kart 8 already for the Grumble Volcano remake, so I think it would work a lot like that gameplay-wise. It would also be amazing to see how they visually reimagine the jungle and the volcano on this course, and how it might reflect in the water on the lake. For gameplay specifically, I hope that they don't turn the jump section into a glider and make it more of a ramp, because I'm not a big fan of the glider. If they add elevation around some of the curves, such as they did for the Snowland remake, I think this has tons of potential. Lastly, as an option for the course, I don't know if I want this one or not, but what they could do is they could expand the lake itself and make part of the course go under it as an elevation change under the water, which sounds better than the glider, but I think maybe just keeping it on land would be best. But they have tons of options to take if they want to. I also believe Yoshi Desert has great remake potential. I forgot about this course for real, but I think it can be elevated out of the flat GBA nature more than most of its counterparts. First of all, the Yoshi Sphinx is really cool. If they brought back this course, I wouldn't want the Sphinx to be so far in the background, and I would actually want it to be as close to the foreground as possible, and be perhaps even make up one of the walls of the track that you drive past. This course also has oasis sections, which would work great as underwater areas, similar to those in Dry Desert, the GameCube remake. And maybe you need a mushroom to speed through these underwater sections off-road. Piranhas were hidden in the quicksand on the GBA on the side of the track, and in Mario Kart 8 these would probably be put into pipes and act like the piranhas from some courses in Mario Kart 8 that reach out and bite you if you drive too close to them. This course has tons of potential from getting some elevation changes and not just being flat as well, so this is one I would actually like to see a lot. This next one probably won't happen as we already have Boo Lake, a course with a very similar aesthetic, but I really want Broken Pier. This course has such a unique background with the mountains, and its layout makes for very challenging yet exciting races. I think it would be lame if they also made part of this course underwater as it did for Boo Lake, as it wouldn't be original. I actually think that this course could benefit from a multi-lap gimmick sort of thing, where part of the course falls apart each lap. As it's Broken Pier, it's like literally broken and it's breaking. Parts of the track could fall off, a lot similarly to Grumble Volcano. Think Grumble Volcano and how parts of the lap fall off on the second and third lap, making the turns harder each time. To differentiate it from Boo Lake, they could do this, and they could also put one of these face mountains from the background right up on the track and maybe make you drive through its evil grin while you're on the pier. Honorable mentions go to Sunset Wilds and Rainbow Road. I love Sunset Wilds and really want to add it as DLC. And you know what? We will probably get it. It's been data mined as a course that is upcoming, and Sunset Wilds is in Tour, so it's automatically more likely than most courses. This makes me very happy as Sunset Wilds is so unique and has an amazing aesthetic. You'll be really hyped to see the sun go down, each lap in 8's graphics, and to race on the canyon track. We already have a lot of Rainbow Roads in Mario Kart 8, so I don't want another one, but if they did choose another one to be added, I think I'd almost prefer the GBA over others. The Super Circuit Rainbow Road has a Bowser Castle in the background, which is very cool, and it has falling stars as obstacles. And it's also a very narrow layout, which makes for very challenging races. I think I'd rather have this course than some of the Bowser Castles from the Game Boy. And that's my thoughts for which courses I think have the most remake potential from the Game Boy that they haven't already done so far. What do you think of these ideas? Did I miss your favorite track? What retro Mario Kart game should I tackle next? Leave a comment below, and I'll see all of you all next time.